Alright, so apparently my last video ended. I got distracted doing some other stuff and it sat for a while. So we were actually trying to get a second ending, the one where she goes with the people that wanted to interview her. Originally I told her just to, let that stuff go through to her supervisor or editor or whatever, um, so that she wouldn't have to take any more interviews. And we went ahead and went with it, and they started asking her questions and stuff, and that's why she said that she doesn't take interviews because it leads to people spreading gossip and rumors about her. And now she's curious about why the girl who wanted to interview her is with some guy.
Ugh. They could be back at any moment, so I should stay here for now. But could you go look into it for me?
No problem.
If you find out anything, come straight back here and let me know.
Okay. Talk to the journalist to find out why they're being creeps.
Just... How can you be so cruel to Miss Yoon?
Keep your voice down. Whatever you got to say, it can wait until we're out of earshot. We'll both be in hot water if Yunjin finds out.
Huh?
What's wrong with you? Why can't you get it into your head? Quit asking dull questions and start thinking about how to win over our readers. Do I make myself clear?
Is he supposed to stop and turn around suddenly?
I don't think you realize what a golden opportunity you have here. How many journalists...
Oh, I got too far away. Ah, shit. I could restart it. But where was I supposed to go? They stop right here. If I stand right here, he's like, oh, it's you. What am I supposed to do? Fucking stand right here? Oh, hold on. I'm gonna try it again. I hate when they do this. A lot of people have complained about that as well. Where, like, they want you to do a thing, but then they, like, screw it up for you, you know what I mean? So... it's hard to drop. I can't do it because I'm in the middle of doing it. Let's start it again. Let me see if I can figure out a better way to do it.
Hey, got it.
Are you a...
Sorry, Miss Young.
Miss Yoon?
You...
Yes!
animated?
Yes! Yes!
Oh.
If I can't do it, I'll just say screw
We
it.
were based in...
Oh, I see. Then it's no one?
Hey!
Actually... But what about our plans? Really?
Oh, thank you.
Great!
So then the guy starts asking her, what are your thoughts on the fatui?
Oh,
So she starts asking about clothes and details, and the guy's like, we don't want to know about that. Da, 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 da.
Oh.
But, a lot of them read...
Excuse me?
you know... Nonsense. In fact...
It's against the rule.
I mean, so...
I might need a moment.
Don't be...
My god.
I'm fine, but the next day... I used to think I could hold the troop together just by... Oh, you mean... But there aren't many... How did Shuryun end up... Ugh. They could... If you find out...
Alright. I'll try it one more time. If I can't do it correctly, then, screw it.
Just...
What's wrong with you? Why can't you get it into your head? Quit asking dull questions and start thinking about how to win over our readers. Do I make myself clear? I don't think you realize what a golden opportunity you have here. How many journalists would give anything they had to trade places with you right now? Huh? Who are you? Ah, the one with Yunjin just now. So, you've been lying in ambush for us, huh? Hey, come on, scram!
Okay. Okay.
Damn it. I think I'm supposed to make it to the bridge before, they do. Oh, man. Maybe I should, like, go around the opposite way, because that ain't working. How would you do that? How? I want to hear what they're saying, but, like... Because they start here, so I guess I'm supposed to go around this way? Maybe I could leap past them quickly and, like, you know, go over here like this. But, like, what the fuck? I hate when they do that, like, lying in wait. It's like, you know, this is a free city. How do you know I'm not going somewhere? What makes you think I'm watching you conceited?
Hey,
Are you
sorry, Miss.
Miss Yoon.
Oh my god.
Yes.
animated?
Yes.
This is so bad.
We were basically...
What makes it hard is I have to skip through so much dialogue.
Hey!
Actually, I'm afraid... But what about our plans? Really?
Oh, thank you.
Great!
Like, there's so much dialogue you have to skip, so every time you screw it up.
Yes,
Ah. Sorry.
Oh, I'll give it some...
But, a lot of...
Excuse me?
you know... Nonsense, in fact.
It's against the...
So, what are your thoughts on Snezhnaya and the Fatui?
I might need a moment.
Don't be
Oh my god. Ah.
I'm fine, but the next day... I used to think I could hold the troop. Oh, but there are... How did shit... Oh. They could be... If you find out...
I don't know. We'll try this one more time. If I screw it up again, screw it, you know, because, like, that's too much dialogue to skip through over and over and over. What am I supposed to do? Go up the stairs? Am I supposed to beeline it to the top and glide down? There's no time.
Just
What's wrong with you? Why can't you get it into your head? Quit asking dull questions and start thinking about how to win over our readers. Do I make myself clear?
Fuck. Come on, guy, how are you noticing me so easily? It's annoying. Maybe I'm supposed to just hide behind a fucking pillar.
I don't think you realize what a golden opportunity you have here. How many journalists would give anything they had to trade places with you right now? Huh? Ever think about that?
You just don't get it. Miss Yoon has put her heart and soul into...
Enough! Stop yelling in public! Or do you want Miss Yun to hear about all the lies you're spreading about her?
Me? You're the one making everything up.
Well, you sure seem pretty happy chatting to her, so don't act like you ain't a part of this. And don't forget the contract you signed. Come. We'll continue our little chat over there. You need to listen and learn, young lady.
Fuck! Go! Go, go, go!
Are you ready to stop whining now? Do you have any idea how rare an opportunity like this is for a small-time paper like ours? Just think of the sales if we can get an exclusive. We'd have enough to cover your salary for 2 lifetimes.
But what about us pretending to be from the Steambird? Aren't you worried she'll find out?
You really think she still would have talked to you if I hadn't told that little white lie? Besides, what have you got to be afraid of? As long as we make it sound like an eyewitness account, how will she be able to refute it? Heck, if she actually presses the issue, I'll probably have to thank her for keeping it current for me.
The hell?
This is horrible. I will not let you treat Miss Yun like this.
I don't know who she thinks she is anyway. Oh, I sang a couple of shows, so now I'm a national superstar. Give me a break. No one wants to read about your sopranos or your falsettos. We give the readers what they want. That's how this business works. Case in point, that blonde gal seems to be getting along pretty well with Yunji. There's definitely a story there, even if there isn't.
That's enough. I'm reporting you to the Millilith.
Report me? What for? Libel? Identity theft? Good luck with that. I haven't written anything. Where's your proof?
Me.
You better tread carefully, Missy. First you neglect your own duties, and now you're trying to get in the way of mine? You signed the contract. You know full well the consequences. If you sabotage this interview, I will make sure you lose everything you have. I will ruin you. You understand?
Why did I sign that contract?
Because you thought you were getting $1 million. No need to check in with Miss Jin. This ends now. I should stay hidden now and check in with Jin. Well, she told me to meet back with her. Stop harassing her.
Who's there? Oh, it's you. What do you want? I'm warning you, don't do anything stupid or I'll spread a lovely little story about you and Yunjin throughout all of Liyue.
Wait a second. I was so focused on Miss Yun earlier that I didn't notice who it was.
Huh? What are you talking about?
She's the traveler. You know, the one who even the Cheese Sing will listen to.
What the... what have I gotten myself into? No need to get all worked up here. What we meant was,
No more lies.
yes, quite right. You are quite right. I'm disappearing into thin air as we speak. Just my luck.
I'm so sorry. I had no idea it was going to turn out like this.
I heard everything. It's not your fault.
But I'm so ashamed. I don't know how I could face Miss Yun now. So please pass on my apologies to her.
I am lifted from the ground. So what, we just let him go with her? He was clearly holding her hostage and threatening her. What the fuck? He's like, you can't spread lies about me. I'm the fucking hero of Liyue. What the fuck's wrong with you? The Chi-Sing almost bowed to me. Fuck off. I'm friends with gods, dude. Try me. You know Rex Lapis? I'm his friend! You really think he'd let you slander me, you fuck? Hello.
Did you find anything out?
She asked me to apologize. Tell her everything. She's a slanderer.
I see. Well, it's not unexpected. It's just a bit of a shame that I didn't get to talk with Shuyun for longer. She genuinely understands opera and has a passion for it. That's not something you can act. If I had the chance to talk with her more in depth, it could well provide me with some fresh inspiration.
I didn't know that this is what you had in mind.
Eugene. Did you agree to another interview without notifying me?
She didn't say anything to give cause for concern. I don't think they're coming back. She didn't say anything.
These tabloid types are total scumbags, all of them. Who knows what innocent detail he might end up turning into the next big scandal. Sure, nothing might have come of it today, but who knows where it'll go tomorrow. Short of catching them all in their lair in one fell swoop, who knows when this is going to end?
I'm sorry. I was careless on this occasion.
Not so. I was the one who told her to go for it.
Well, wallowing isn't gonna solve anything. Come on, go tell everyone in the troop to be extra cautious during this time. Gee, oh Lord, bless us. Spare us any more offstage drama.
I don't know if he'll care. Bye, my lover. Goodbye, my friend. I don't know why that meme just popped into my mind. That's exactly what it looked like. Oh. Alright, let's take a look. Son of a fucking. Alright, hold on. I hate how, like, on the PS4 you can't select the actual one you want. Oh my god. Alright, maybe I was supposed to say something different. Alright, so let me get onto the roof. Yeah, I'm supposed to stay quiet and not tell what's-her-face about it. That's what it was.
Are you ready to stop? Just think about You ready? As long as we...
It's funny when you skip it, the noises they make don't sound right. Back to back.
Report me. You better You signed.
Why?
Well, think very carefully about what you're going to do. This is a rare opportunity. Now, I need to think how to phrase these interview questions.
You. Hey, wait!
Bye. Look at my untextured mountains, looking like Skyrim in here. Why is this always the way it is? Hello.
Did you find anything out?
Well, tell her that they're all a bunch of fucks.
I see. I knew there was something fishy about that editor-in-chief. But this is a bigger plot twist than I expected.
Should we report it to the Millith?
Not yet. All he's done so far is ask a few questions. There's nothing in print yet. The Millith wouldn't be able to do anything even if we got them involved. Besides, if we rush to report him now, it's only going to give him more material to write about.
It can't be the first time they've done this. There has to be some evidence of their base of operations. Well, seems like it's not the first time they go around making up lies about people, but there has to be evidence. I bet you this is a fucking plot ending. Well, maybe not. I'll just say it's not the first time.
You're right. But tabloids like theirs never have permanent offices and printing presses. The moment they hear anything, they'll disappear without a trace. And you've got no chance of catching them. I'm actually more concerned about another detail you told me. Would you be willing to do me another favor? I want to send a letter to that journalist.
Sure, leave it to me.
Great. Thank you.
Yunjin immediately drops a letter.
The editor should be here soon, so I'll stay here to deal with him. I'll have to rely on you to deliver the letter. If everything goes well, we should be able to get some breathing room for a while.
What am I doing? Oh, I'm giving the letter to her while he's distracted. Look at this elegant thing. Oh.
I've had it with you. Do you think contracts are just bits of paper?
Yes.
If we weren't on a tight deadline, you'd better believe I'd fire you right here on the spot.
Why does this guy's voice keep changing? When you first meet him, he's like chipper and different, and now he's like Mr. Husky, tough guy, in an alley with a broken glass bottle, gonna kill you.
You will stay here and reflect on your actions if you know what's good for you. Sorry, but I'm not babysitting you anymore today.
I'm not babysitting you. Like, what?
What am I going to do?
Jump off the highest rock in all of Liyue. That's what you're gonna do. Show up once he's blah blah.
You're
Yes, I am the exalted magic person.
the one who was with Miss Yun earlier.
She wrote this letter for you, so take it.
Really? Miss Yun wrote me a letter? I'll read it right away.
I want a cupcake.
Wow. Really? I can't believe this.
What are these noises? What does the letter say?
Miss Yun says that under Liyue law, any penalty charge I have to pay may not substantially exceed the amount of my salary. You can't have a labor contract that would completely bankrupt the employee in the event of a breach. It's not legally binding. So not only can you not get any money off of me, I can take this contract to the Ministry of Civil Affairs and blow the whistle on him.
Whistleblower.
I didn't think about any of this when I was job hunting. I just signed the contract without a second thought.
Girl, don't do shit like that. You're gonna put yourself in a grave.
I always thought Miss Yun was all about opera. Who would have thought she was such a legal expert, too?
Maybe she's friends with Yanfei. Well, she is, isn't she? This is quite the solution she came up with. She is quite amazing.
If only I hadn't gone out of my way to get Miss Yun's attention in the first place, none of this would have happened. I didn't expect it to end up with Miss Yun helping fix my life problems.
Can you lead me to their base of operations? Can you provide me more evidence?
Well, Mr. Boye says I'm still on probation, so he won't tell me where their work location is. Plus, I give all my draft articles straight to him, so I don't have anything in the way of evidence.
Maybe he's planning to fire you once your probation period ends.
I wouldn't put it past him. But the letter says that my statement and the contract are enough to get the Millelith looking into it. If Miss Yun says so, I'm sure she must be right. Let's go confront him right now.
Alright. Suddenly, I was a blonde girl, but now I'm a Vermilion sexy animal boy. Oh! I wouldn't say he's sexy. He's cute, but I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't honestly, no. I mean, he's more flirty compared to all the other characters in the game, and I like men who are not afraid to come out with how they feel, and he says what he means, and he doesn't give a fuck. You know? Like, there's that one part when you find him on the island, and he's like, "Traveler, you're dreamy," and it's like, whoa. Holy shit.
Okay, I think I've covered this topic pretty thoroughly now. Unless you had any more questions.
Well, what can I say, Miss Yun? You have so many wonderful qualities. Let's not quit while the ball's rolling, huh? Otherwise, I'll think of something I didn't ask later, and by then, it'll be too late.
This guy sounds like a fucking idiot.
So, hey, where's that, friend of yours who was here earlier? You guys seemed, pretty close.
You guys are so close, I'm not even gonna say what I was gonna say. I'm not gonna say that. I'll put it simpler, so in case people want to know what I was gonna say. What do you do when you have two women that are deeply interested in each other? What do they do? Yeah, he wants a camera. Alright.
Not intentionally avoiding the interview, Shirley.
Oh, but I'm right here. You're finally back. This poor gentleman's been waiting for you.
Good, he can wait.
You're with Shirley? Hey, what's going on here? Hey, Shirley, don't forget the contract you signed.
Funny, that contract's just what we came to discuss.
The Traveler clued me in. This contract you made me sign? It isn't worth the paper it's written on.
So go grow a tree, you motherfucker. Go grow back the tree you got it from, you piece of shit.
Isn't worth the paper it's written on. Don't be ridiculous. It's all there, clear as day. Don't you think I did my research?
Obviously not.
Research? Oh, so you're a news editor. But you also have an interest in law?
Yeah, she's new, and she's making a fool of herself. She doesn't get how this all works. My apologies. Now, back to our interview?
No, it's okay. In fact, I found myself delving into some legal texts recently. It's all so intricate and complicated that it's very difficult to take it all in.
That's what she said. I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
The contracts of our opera troupe are a case in point. I'd finally finished reading through the relevant documentation from the Liyue Pavilion when suddenly the Qixing announced a new interpretation. So I'm just curious. How can you be completely sure that you didn't miss anything when you were researching this?
I'm pretty sure I read everything relevant.
This guy's an idiot.
Under current legislation, the penalty terms my labor contract are unreasonable and exploitative. I could report you to the Millilith for extortion.
Nonsense! That's ridiculous!
My goodness. Sir, it seems that we should probably bring this interview to a close here.
Don't listen to her! I run a legitimate business. Everything we do is above board.
Oh, I have no doubt about that at all, sir. But this reminds me of a case I read about not long ago. Once you get reported and the Millilith start scrutinizing your business, well, not only do they look into every license you have and every work you've ever published, but everything down to your fire safety policy will come under their magnifying glass as well. So if you don't get back now and start preparing for their arrival, well, I mean, I don't mind continuing the interview at all. But I'd hate to take up too much of your precious time if there's any aspect of your business you want to double-check from a legal standpoint.
You? I won't forget this!
Practically crying.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
To Canada. He leaves in a panic.
Miss Yun, why did you stop me?
He'll destroy all that evidence the moment he gets back. Are we really just going to let him go?
Right, and the contract I have is enough to get him arrested, isn't it?
I'm not a legal expert. I haven't the faintest idea. All that was just an act, aimed at getting him to show us the way.
So we can follow him.
An act? Show us the way to what? Eugene, the Millilith are after him. Based on his movements, it looks like Boyi is heading back to his headquarters. I really hope they teach these tabloids a lesson they won't forget. It'd sure make my life a lot easier.
I see what's going on.
Yes. I had Yunling report to the Millilith while you were delivering the letter for me. The penalty terms in Shiyun's contract are too severe. Even if they don't violate the law, I'm sure he must be taking advantage of some loopholes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Anyone who works like that is sure to have a guilty conscience. So all I had to do was put on a little show, starring the editor-in-chief of the Steambird. And now, he is sure to lead us to the solid evidence.
I can't believe you even kept us in the dark. How dare you?
Well, acting has to be authentic to be believable.
Their little publication will go out of business in no time. Good riddance, I say. I hope this gets the other tabloids to rein in their antics too. Hey, here's a thought. Maybe we could get him to rat on some of his rival publications. Ah, I only just realized what this means. I'm going to be out of a job, aren't I?
Well, would you still be interested in submitting an article to the Steambird? But the real one this time?
Well, yes, of course. But would they really accept an article from me?
Because you're not really from there.
Yunling, when can we arrange the next interview for?
Oh, so now you're asking me. 2 days from now, morning. Work for you?
Okay. Shiyun, let's continue our discussion about tonight's play 2 days from now.
Does this mean I get to do a full feature interview with you? Okay. I think I know what I want to write about. Thank you, Miss Yun.
Don't mention it. I'm sure it will be a source of inspiration for both of us.
Blah 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 blah. God. It is far easier to earn 1 million more than to find someone who knows your heart. Okay? Meow. My cat at my feet. What? What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal? Now you want me to show up and pet you? Oh, no, you stupid pet you. She's like, what the fuck? How dare you? Alright, so So 1, 2, 3. Okay, there's another one there. Hold on, let me go back up. Okay, there it must branch somewhere because I'm missing 2, but I only see a slot for 1. So we have that one. Then we have that one. So this was the first one I did in the last video. And then this one I think was also in the last video. Or no, it was in this one. And then we did that one just now. So, come on. Come on. Yeah. Oh, gee. Oh, shit. Yeah, I don't know if I have to... Maybe I should let her out. Do. Eh.
We can try some more combinations next time.
Alright, let me see. I might have to just let her out. She likes to get in the stuff. She's sitting there like she's waiting for me to let her out. Okay. Come on.
I wonder what kind of new flavors I could create with some more traditional teas, like pine nectar or snow blossom.
I can't remember if she said that last time. Is that different?
I can't wait to try it out. I'm getting excited just thinking about it.
I never thought this is what you would be like off stage.
Huh. Well, people do often say that getting deep into a character is about identifying the part of you that is similar to them and bringing that into the performance.
Okay, that's the same.
So in that sense, I can't say it's incorrect to conflate an actor and the characters they play on some level, but there are many more sides of me than the few.
Okay, I'm gonna
Sometimes
skip.
I can write.
Your onstage persona is more striking. That's unavoidable.
You think so? So you prefer the way I am on stage too?
No.
It's fair enough. After all, every detail of my onstage presence, from the songs to the costumes and makeup, is carefully crafted for maximum appeal. And I've worked hard to try and cultivate an image that appeals to everyone, regardless of age or gender.
Oh my god.
But if I can't lighten up and joke around, even with my closest friends when I'm off stage, that's a real bummer. Never mind. Talking about this is just going to kill the mood. Tonight was about me showing my gratitude to you. Like something to remember the evening by? A souvenir, perhaps?
An autograph
Anything
photo of
you
you?
can
Okay,
think
that's different.
Okay, here you go.
You had one prepared already?
Well, people ask me for autographs all the time. Usually what they want is a signed picture of me on stage. Apparently that makes it more valuable. Yunming suggested that I keep a bunch of them on hand at all times to make things easier.
Ah, yes! That one is a picture from the Divine Damsel of Devastation. I have one just like it on my wall at home.
Hey, are you guys talking about Miss Yoon's autograph photos? I have one in the store too.
So everyone has one.
Well, what do you think? Is this souvenir valuable enough for you?
Oh. The thing really worth remembering is perhaps not some autograph picture. Well, we did it differently last time. I got a picture of her standing there, and then she got one of me. Did that in my other video. Alright. So where am I missing one then? Okay, it's at the beginning. Oh, damn it. Yeah, that's the one I can't figure out. Oh yeah, I think it's where I asked if I should join her. Cause you save her from a ruin hunter. Oh, I gotta do it from the beginning. Crap. So I think you asked to join in.
Can you put a...
Please have faith in Yunming.
Yoonji?
No.
Or maybe it isn't.
You have to take it. We're just lucky.
Well, while I'm off stage,
You know, you...
So,
You made a good point, Eugene.
I'm glad you agree. Right. Then let's get preparing.
Hey, Traveler, get over here.
No.
You've only just managed to bring Yunjin back. Now you're taking her straight back out again? What's the big idea?
Oh, you know.
The next show is just days away. Please, if not for me, then for the sake of the opera troupe, I'm begging you, help me convince her that at the end of the day, she's gotta fall in line.
That is not going to be an easy task.
Oh, okay, maybe that's asking the impossible. But at least try and keep her distracted. Please, just keep her occupied until the next show. No more thrill-seeking.
What are you two talking about? If it doesn't involve me, I think I'm going to...
You know what? It does involve you, actually. The Traveler was saying, that... Come on, help me stall her.
Oh? Well, what do you need from me?
I want to become an actor.
You want to become an actor?
No.
You do? Oh, yes, of course she does. She was just telling me that she's interested in exploring her dramatic side and, would like you to give her some coaching.
Oh my god, it's fake as shit.
Right, good. Well, let's not beat around the bush. Traveler, your master awaits.
That sounds horribly wrong. Traveler, your master awaits you in a dark lair with chains in it. Okay.
Hold on. I don't know if I'm really ready to take on students yet.
Oh, please, this is the day you've dreamed of, isn't it? You certainly talk about it enough. And look, now she's here, ready and willing.
That sounds wrong.
Okay, I get it. You can stop now. I am delighted that you wish to study the performing arts from me. But the issue is, before you could become my apprentice, I'd have to get approval from the founders to do an initiation ceremony. There just isn't time for all that right now. So, for now, I'll just teach you a few basics. Informally, one friend to another. There's no need to call me master.
What about coach? What about teacher?
What? Don't you think that's a bit old-fashioned? Let's work on that later.
Go around calling her sensei.
Until we settle on an appropriate title, just call me by my name.
Right.
Let's meet tomorrow morning on the bridge by the sea at Feiyun Slope. I'll do my best to prepare a good first lesson for you.
Whew, what a relief.
Oh my god. Woo! Yes. I have to wait till the next morning, but I think the slow... I'm getting... Alright, hold on a minute. That's early. Look at Celestia up there. You know, it is kind of disturbing slightly that since the very beginning of the game, it's tilted. It used to be turned sideways, and it used to be farther away. I've noticed that with each update, it's getting bigger and closer, and it's like, oh my god, it's like the moon from Majora's Mask ever looming over me. Ever looming over me, tell me what do you see, climbing this damn sign. Get up there, get up there, fuck up there. Where was it? Celestia? Celestia? It's blocked by that giant mountain, isn't it? Oh my god. Well, basically, it is up there, and it has been getting bigger and closer. It's kind of weird how it does that. That tech roll.
Oh, good. You're right on time.
Why are we here at 6 a.m.? Jesus Christ.
Punctuality is an essential quality if you want to make it big in the acting world. Without it, you won't be able to keep on top of all the work you need to do each day.
So, where should we start?
Well, first I'd like you to answer me one question. How many pigeons flew from the bridge when you were passing through?
Oh god, I didn't pay attention. I thought it was only ever like 2. 8, 6, 7. Seven?
Huh? Yes, that's right. I'm amazed. Are you this good at everything?
I wish. I only said that because 7's a lucky number, as where 8 and 6 kind of don't mean anything to me. Besides, my true number is 96, but anyway, because it's a number that you can flip upside down and it's the same. Flip it upside down or backwards and it still says the same.
Anyway, the point of this question was to test your powers of observation.
Oh, yeah?
Eyes are the medium for the transfer of emotion. You must train your eyes to be bright, active, and strong. Watching the birds fly, hover around, and come into land will not only exercise your eyesight, but also cultivate attentiveness. Indeed, my own daily training routine starts right here. I watch the pigeons to train my eyes, and I sing to the tide to train my voice.
I have ADHD. I can't focus on shit. Don't ask me to do that. There's some times where they talk to me and I zone the fuck out completely and I'm like, what do they say? So next I need to train my voice.
All in good time. Grasping all the techniques involved in opera singing and posture is not an overnight process.
Yeah, I know.
Let's start from the very beginning, with some general theories to help you better understand the concept of performance.
General theories? The concept of performance.
Of course. I am in written correspondence with performers from many nations in Teyvat, which has rather broadened my perspective on this topic. For example, let's start with something simple. How would you perform yourself? Try to relive the events of that day when you were battling against an ancient god and fighting off the Fatui. What can you see? What did you feel?
What do I see? I see Child in the golden house. And I see Osile in the water. And I felt pretty exhilarating until the part where she got smashed into a wall. But that was later on, when Osile's wife Beist awoken. But it's been a long time since that happened. And I tend to not really remember too well, so...
Now, I want you to look out at the ocean in front of you and recall the raging waves and the atmosphere of peril from that day.
Yeah, I can do that.
Take a deep breath. Now, gradually, embrace the scene, immerse yourself in it, and let all the emotions back in.
The fear of being overwhelmed by an evil god. The rage I felt trying to fend off the Fatui. The commandeer fighting alongside trusted companions. Yeah, because Ganyu was there, Xiao was there. Xiao was there. Xiao was there! So was Kaching and Ningguang.
Good, good. So that's how you felt. Next, I'd like you to focus on the goal you wanted to achieve at that time.
To defeat the opposing god and Fatui forces, to survive and continue my journey, to protect Liyue and my friends.
Good, yes. Use that. Okay. Good. Now, all of this overwhelming emotion is welling up inside of you, and I want you to let it all out. All at once. Go!
They couldn't say let it go, because that's straight up copyright frozen. Falala. Ha 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 ha!
Stop!
I knew I should have did the other one.
Wrong. This is all wrong. There's no emotion, no soul.
I knew it.
Granted, the character you are trying to portray is your own self, but your performance didn't do the scene justice at all.
I knew I should have picked the top one, because it was. I just wanted to pick the other one because it was funny.
I couldn't hear you fighting for your life while gargantuan waves were crashing all around you. What I heard was the sound of someone doing vocal exercises by the beach on a calm day.
If I may, we are by the beach, and it is a calm day.
Here's the thing. When you're acting, it's not only about getting into character, you also have to recreate the scene in your mind as vividly as you can.
Oh, I can. I can see Child right up in my face, which I wish he was, but he ain't, so...
Now, I appreciate that you did actually experience this particular scene for yourself, but maybe conjuring up specific details of your surroundings at the time is a little too advanced for novices.
It was a pretty weird experience, even for me. Well, it was life and death situation.
You're right. If we were looking for an environment to help evoke the emotions you felt at the time, I suppose we could try again. A little farther afield, at Guyun Stone Forest.
No need to go all the way out there.
Oh? Too far away? Don't worry, I was just thinking aloud. Besides, even at Guyun Stone Forest, we'd still have trouble recreating the state of the sea that day. Let's try something else. Come with me to the suburbs just north of Liyue Harbor.
It's not too far from Liyue Harbor. It sounds closer than Guyun Stone Forest, at least.
If you've got no objections, let's head off.
You should have picked the top one. I just wanted to pick that bottom one because it reminded me of that down scene from Final Fantasy X, where Titus is laughing with Yuna. Everybody always says that it's fake, but they don't understand that he was told to do it that way. Because they said, oh, his laughing is fake, it's horrible voice acting, but they don't understand the line was meant to be done like that. Also, that ship is new. It was never there before. I'm gonna try to see if I can get out to it. I always thought it was fine. But people always talk about that line. They always say, oh, him laughing is the fakest shit. But that's how it was supposed to be. So, like, what do you want? Look at this fucking giant anchor. Why? Why would you do this? It's like that guy. It's straight up a meme. I can't believe you've done this. Well, maybe he could just climb it. What am I trying to do? Don't climb the bird. You can't, can you? Nope. Alright, maybe he can grip the side. If I can't, I'm gonna drown out here. Oh, he can. Okay. Oh. There isn't. Okay. My camera joystick's a little weird. So when I go to look around, I thought maybe they would have hit something on here. Kind of slightly disappointing that they didn't. Oh well. Well, it is close to Guyun Stone Forest. It's literally the same distance if you looked at that. What the hell? Like, seriously? There were straight up birds. I knew I should have picked the top one, but like I said, the bottom one just seemed funny. Like I said, it reminded me of the Titus thing. That's why I picked it.
The battle you fought on the Jade Chamber was a very strange set of circumstances, even for someone like you. It's quite normal that you can't get into character just like that. I know it's hard to recreate every facet of the experience in your mind, but what you could try is to replace the foes you faced in that scenario with ones you are much more familiar with.
What do you mean, replace?
I'll give you an example. Let's say you're performing a scene where your character experiences the grief and pain of a death. But you yourself have never experienced this kind of tragic loss before.
Actually, I have. Many times. Literally many times. Like, my cat had to get put down back in May of this year. And my grandfather passed from cancer at the beginning of this year in January. So I've also had a couple other family members who I didn't really know too well who died of like strokes, and one was found out in a forest or out in the desert actually. He used to be an artist. We received a couple of his paintings. I have a couple in my basement. One's in my living room. He used to draw, and they gave his artworks to us. And apparently they said he had actually been dead for 2 years. They found his remains out there and confirmed that it was him. And he had been missing for a long time. So anyway.
Well, you can replace death with another, more familiar scenario that evokes a similar sense of grief and pain for you. Such as...
Such as having the one person I've only ever wanted elude me numerous times? Yeah. Alright. That person being fucking Kazuha. Anyway.
You bust a gut trying to find a treasure chest, only to finally reach it and find it filled with cabbages and radishes.
Oh, the pain of it all.
Ah, now you're catching on. Action scenes work the same way. Perhaps the experience of facing an ancient god is a challenge to recreate.
Maybe.
But if you're replaying the kind of actions you perform every day, you just need to let go, and your subconscious will guide you through.
Oh my god, this sounds almost sexual.
Come, show me how you normally fight. You can start with monsters nearby.
Got it! What are they? Below me? The Geo Slimes? I feel like I'm losing my mind. Oh. Man, that looks like Chewy. Why would you give me that?
They're coming. Just do what you normally do in this
That's what he said. Ow! Do it! Again.
From whence you came! Bring it on!
Not enough.
Illusion shattered!
Swift and merciful!
Like how she's up there watching me do this. Oh boy. Oh my god. Hold on.
There is no escape!
Huh.
Oh, that was wonderful. Such deft and fluid movements.
If you say so.
Just like a real adventurer.
I am a real adventurer.
Let's perform the scene again now, while the battle is still fresh in your mind.
Oh my god. Sets up nearby.
Look at those red-clad scarecrows. But I want you to see them instead as those Fatui who brandish the sacrificial knives. Now, let us reenact the battle on the Jade Chamber.
Oh my god.
It's okay if you can't recall the events clearly. You can just replace them with the movements you are most familiar with. And... attack!
The three Adepti are manning the Guizhong ballistas. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work.
My god. Alright. Break the red scarecrows. Where? Alright. Break them. Okay. I can't aim correctly. Nope. Son of a bitch. Alright. How did it go?
I can't fault your movements in terms of technique, but Fatui are larger than most monsters. I don't think it was a conscious decision, but you were aiming a little too low, and you also didn't strike with enough force. Overall, it was just lacking that sense of being in the heat of the battle. Veteran practitioners of this acting method are able to adjust and embellish their real-life experience enough so that it makes an adequate substitute for the scene they are trying to portray. But adjusting deep-rooted habits to adapt them for the stage, that's no easy task.
Yeah, it doesn't sound easy.
Still, this was only your first time trying this method, and all things considered, I think you've done quite well.
I'm dying inside.
But judging from your movements, I think this next method might suit you a little better.
What is it?
Choreograph every aspect of your onstage performance in advance. Every movement, every facial expression, even your emotions. And rehearse it thoroughly. You can reference existing characters from opera, or imitate similar people from your own life. In short, You want to pin down every detail of the character you want to portray in your mind, and then work through them methodically and find ways to bring them out.
I understand what she's saying, but my character is like, I don't fully understand.
Well, in your case, what you need to do is imitate your past self. Think of yourself not as you, but as somebody outside this world controlling your every move.
That's even harder to understand. Because I am controlling her, the hilarity.
It's complicated to explain, but once you give it a try, I think you'll get the hang of it. Okay, how about we start by setting a simple scenario. The Fatui in red want to attack the Guizhong Ballista, and the heavyweight guards in blue want to try and stop you. What you want to do is evade all the blues and go straight for the reds.
Okay.
Yes, I think that sums it up. There's an open area to the north. I'll set up a stage for you. When you've finished rehearsing everything in your mind, come and find me.
Are we seriously doing that? Okay. Cool. Well, it was kind of hard to hit with Hazo because the way he strikes, I was missing a lot. Then again, it probably would have been the same outcome no matter what character you used, so... Alright. They said lower. Is she... Oh, it is here.
Well, have you finished rehearsing?
I'm ready, I think.
No need to rush. Take your time. I shall guide you with my voice.
What the hell? Go for the reds. Trying. Hold on a minute. Oh, I hit the blue. I screwed that up. I want to increase my attack to see if it'll make it better for me. You said only reds. It's so hard. Come on, give me. Son of a bitch! I'm trying. I'm very trying. The default traveler is not my strongest, you know what I mean? She's really not. That was weak. Oh, that was weak. I'm trying, but all my strikes are so wild that they're missing horribly. Unless I just let her stand still. Got it! It's gonna get stuck. How is it?
Now that was a little better. You managed to bring out more of that fearless hero quality that time.
Not really. When my strikes are going like really wildly far to like the right and the left, I was completely missing what I was trying to hit because of the way her style is like too like fluidish, and I was missing everything. Unless I just completely stopped trying to control her. When you're moving her around and you swing, it's really difficult. I just realized.
My hard work coaching you has finally paid off.
Yeah, if you say so.
This method might not sound as sophisticated and exciting as the first two, but it's the most popular choice for teaching beginners.
If you say so.
Rigorous rehearsal and vocal training is at the core of this school of thought. It even works on those whose performance lacks emotional depth at first. As long as you practice diligently, with time, you will achieve mastery one way or another. Either your finely honed skills become a good substitute for innate talent, or the process of honing your skills cultivates genuine talent within you. People say that when you truly master the art of singing, even the birds and beasts will be drawn to your song.
Oh my god.
I know. I guess I still have a long road ahead of me when it comes to developing as a performer.
Couldn't you have gone with the beginner's method first? Why on earth didn't you start with this one?
Well, because even if I had, you wouldn't have put your heart into it.
Oh my god.
It's been written on your face this whole time. Just try and keep her occupied until the next show.
Wasn't that obvious?
Don't forget that acting is my bread and butter. Did you really think I wouldn't be able to see through it? Still, this